He is controversial, Kaini. He is a man. He's a very good artist. People say he sings very well. He's a good rapper. But that's it. He divides, public attention sentiments here. Some see him as a god. Some see him as a devil incarnate. He was deported from the United States. After some trial there and some going in and out of prison. And since his return to Sierra Leone, he's had a running with the law at different times. There was a point when he allegedly slapped a police officer right inside the police station where he had gone to answer to some charges as well by the police. And then that matter was taken to court. 9 times he did not appear in court. The magistrate issued a warrant, for his arrest. He was eventually arrested. And it coincided with a very, profane video he had put out against a female broadcaster in the country. So he's a man who is very controversial in and out of police stations and all the rest of it.
Okay.
So we will stop brutality. Police civilian animosity. We will respect the law. If you the police, you know they are above. When the police are the executing duty, you the civilian no go put on brutality. And this don't create a limit. If we come together and we love sanity. Respect, my brother, respect police.
Don't stop it today, bro.
Hey, you want to take your lines now back? Huh? Oh man, keep your lines here. Keep your lines here. Keep your lines here. You want to take an arrow?
Yeah, we think that I have memory full.
Australian family de una kushe una kabo. Welcome to Current Affairs. This now una favorite program. Me with and I am in Adima the Great. Before going further, I want to introduce my co-host when I DJ Force, the SLP DJ. You can tell una do. DJ Force, welcome to the program.
Great.
DJ Force, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Dima, for bringing me into the studio. Current Affairs. And I also say good evening to Green Movement lovers, SLP lovers out there, both internal and external. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ, for you're highly welcome. Now, we introduce the SLP Iron Gate. Let himself can tell una hado. Then from there, we'll come with two powerful women there on board. Welcome on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Leonians, I greet you in the name of the Almighty God. Now, my brother, this also Vivi. I tell you plenty thank you for una they watch me and una they listen to the things I always say.
Thank you very much, General Vivi. From right now, you don't hear Musa Vivi don't tell una hado. SLP Iron Gate and the SLP DJ. But then let us call it Madam Lovely. Which name would they give himself? SLP Woti. Anyway, Madam Lovely, welcome to the program. Tell fam put them hado.
I know they get you now, but I tell my people they all I do. And I good afternoon, good evening, you feel yourself. Born men they picking. Today I'm tired. I didn't say much carrying my work, so when I left Ake.
Thank you very much, Madam Lovely. Now, this program today, when I don't say Madam Tenet Baka, the woman where they keep the record straight. This woman now somebody where I believe say this topic is very relevant to her. Now somebody where we don't serve inside this nation, Sierra Leone, inside the police force. Now, Inga for come begin with this program. But before I give on this program here, I want to understand say beaucoup things that are happening in that country. Whenever policemen go apprehend a lawbreaker, that they assault her, that they abuse them, they at the end of the day, people that they can't cry say police brutality. When somebody lawless, when it cause trouble, what are they call? The policeman that they call. Hey, police come on, they don't jog me phone. Hey, police come on, this never happen. Hey, police come on, this don't happen. But when something happen, maybe whether we investigator or not investigator, people that they grab that they say the police. But who that they do this? We get for point finger at them. Nobody else because the APC. The APC, whenever APC something happen, they always say na police, na government. But they forget to understand say this police na institution where they protect life and property. And therefore we are. They not get SLP police or APC police. Police there to serve the whole nation. When I met with this topic, a very important I have today. The second thing we got for this corner I have with Ernest by Chroma, the man will be done thief in that country day. A lot. But we come with a body, a governing body, to investigate and make sure the one that will be done thief salo money for let the law deal with them. But then Ernest by Chroma don't grab, they don't see say that money you get for payback, they go ask for immunity. And the immunity where you don't go ask for, they don't reject them. So we got for about that. Then we got for also remote about some things that we will not say it better it don't happen under this SLP government. So the first one is police. Police then say no to lawlessness. Now, Madam Tenet Baka, welcome to the program.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you find yourself, and every part of this world. Now, usual program, this Current Affairs. Today, we can report about the lawlessness, and when an Nkrumah be don't embezzle the country in phone where they ask him, instead of he come out and tell the nation what's wrong during the government, he be say they can't run business, he not tell He no gree for can answer. Instead, he pass around. They tell the people then at the northern part of the country say then the SLP government can for fight northerners. Today, it don't they put tribalism into the head of the people. Now the northern part of Sierra Leone, the one that we they follow and we not able to understand. But during this program today, we they cancel the record straight. We they cancel the record straight, and the lawlessness way in Sierra Leone. Today we get the padlock, the current affairs. Now we they can lock the LJ Siaga. Nobody know they above the law in Salon. So I welcome viewers them and thank you, engineer and CEO of Green Movements, and I welcome my fellow panelists them all.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenet Baka. You know, as we listen to Madam Tenet Baka, the woman who specialize on this aspect here, before going further, I want to bring DJ Force in on board. You know, DJ Force, unfortunately, you not be there on the last program, but I'm glad the way they are with we. Now, we all listen to the first statement of Umaru Fofana, where he talk about this LJ Shaga. Somebody who we don't see say, where because they don't commit crime, and now would they see the same people the way they grab, where they be they jubilate for an by Kuma, a man cause away don't thief. Where for count money back, they say no, this thief Maya let not pay the money, then they demonstrate for her. But we don't see them the same set of people that now today that they support somebody when a criminal, when a lawbreaker, then they go around and they cause trouble embassy to embassy. You see the languages the way that they use. Now they say they want justice from somebody when a notorious criminal. Now, DJ Force, you not be there, but I believe you don't listen to Umar Fofana how it just categorize the type of person with LJ be there. What it say, a slap a female woman, a slap police officer. Now the police before the police station, a slapper. And they don't now person where they don't invite for 9 times, they refuse and they go there. So this man they already get serious problem with the law. But then today that they jubilate, they say they want let them free him. So what are you on take on this whole saga?
Well, our fellow Sierra Leoneans, today I want for draw our attention, both internal and external, for let we actually look at the history back. Because at the end of the day, the government not go to respect citizens in the Republic of Sierra Leone, then citizens they disrespect the people waiting for enforce of the law and waiting for protect life and property. This man where they call LNG, the lawlessness, not to today, it don't start time. It don't start time for a very long time. But we want for call the attention of the government. If you hear what you Umar Fofana say that we don't deport him. That also don't turn trauma into this man. This man a musician. Let us look at the output of the society. What in the public they gain from this man? Because when you say you're a star, the public get for the gain from you. But always it disgrace the public. Because when you attack the police, and the public you don't attack. Yeah, because they represent we across society. They're everywhere. When next car where they go sleep, now police they on the streets where they look after your life and your property. But this LJ saga now, it don't go to the extent the opposition, they don't leave somebody where don't even get one company where they employ one Sierra Leonean where we able to feed in family out of in company. We they see other musicians them when they're in other parts of the world. They even get humanitarian organizations where they look after the citizens there. But look at this man in a drugs they send our country. They get the bowman, they slap police. Then where they don't arrest her, the opposition they don't take her and turn her into politics. When they call upon the police for men, they really, really make sure say they enforce the police law. Police, you're not a politician. You're there for stop crime committers. People they commit crimes, people they break the law. For a long time, Shaka Stevie don't build this society in corruption. and take today na the corruptions na in dey exist so. Because Freetown, this Sababu law where they exist now, Freetown, now in the park kill the society now Wuhan, where they even disturb the police and the police are not able to do their job then correctly. So if people like this, we should not accept them in our society. It is hard time now, the police they delete economic law. May they bring a law, may they maintain this law where they need to say British man they can't go in, where he papa na president, where he broke the law will deal with you. But because the people they break the law, they attack the police, they beat the police, not to want to this man don't do anything. Where you go now police, if papa and mama they come on, they can't spend money, they pull out. So they don't know say they can do more than that. Or if you don't know say it can do more than that, like make where they arrest them, where they don't baba, if papa they go see don't say it be punado ipiki. But if you punado ipiki, you know train them, they attack the society, they attack the law enforcement body. Then when they take action against her, you say, well, you want for see picking. Then why you picking they come out, they go cause atrocity on the street, you know, be they call them for talk to them. So it is our time the police, the entire police force, for me to make sure say the law is bigger than every citizen in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Me now that again for say that give chance to other speakers then for law see because we're not going to see other people and respect police in other parts of the world. The way police then they disrespect them in Sierra Leone. But let the police they try for draw a line. This economics law where they pan in Sierra Leone, where break the law, where they can go na CID or they can go na police station, they take investigation for you. They know they charge you go court. Instead of the money they spend, they pull in at the police they hand, they can go back na the house. Now it don't extend to this level. We say they see now, they beat policeman, they hit on a ground, they mass. So now because the economics law where police be don't they follow for a very long time in Sierra Leone, now don't they drag you to this stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. Before I go to the madam there, I come to DJ Musa Bibi. You just don't listen to Umaru Fufana. And then I believe say you follow up this case seriously. Now, we also understand at the Salon Embassy, we see some artists and some of them where they say that they demonstrate for LG. They go even kick Salon flag. They even misbehave that they cause mommy cause. Then we don't see even certain one them way from the Fuller community, they put press release where they call them the Fuller Progressive Union. They say that they condemn the act. But then we see another press release from the National Fuller Progressive Union, then condemn the act. They say anything will involve in tribalism or involved in lawlessness, they're not a part of them. And then trust the police because the police are a credible institution to make sure law and order hold water in that country. Would ever hear other controversial issues then? So what's in your own take? Somebody say in a musician and they demonstrate for a brother, somebody when a lawless man. Then they got this cause, that they cause mommy cause, and they misbehave at the embassy in America. Then from there, even the other one they call Cool J or whatever in it, you know, it got cheers, it kicks Salon flag. So then can people there, what's in your message to Sierra Leone for them kind of lawlessness, what would they see? Where APC they cause? Because all of them are APC there. You check among them, you see say they all are APC there. So what's in your own take?
Thank you very much, Dima. First of all, I want Sierra Leoneans and say we flag is one of the most important things in the world we not for joke with. And let we look like United States or other European countries. If their flag, even when they go to war, they will never leave their flag. If you kick, we flag. Definitely you don't disrespect the whole 7-point-something million people. But that we go show Kuje where you go Freetown with the music. And first of all, I want to tell people that are Sierra Leone, may they not listen to Kuje music again and let them not play Kuje music. Of course, I don't get the right for say so, but the peace loving Sierra Leoneans, may they stand against that. Just, briefly, I will say that. Then, number two, first of all, this whole LJ saga where they go on, it's not about LJ. It's not about LJ. It's about two things. One is that now politics. Now, they don't put into this one thing. It's about APC. They try for spoil or for disturb, just like we see Samura Kamara say if he not win, he go make sure say Salon not go with the it not gonna be stable, it go bring chaos and all of that. So we don't reference that in what say, you know. But for let you go and go to we embassy in the United States, which is the first word, disrespect people, cause mammy cause, kick the flag, and do all kind of disrespect, you need for stand before the courts of law because of that. And Kuje definitely we go make sure say even if this government no one put Kuje under that law for let go face a white kick with flag, there will be a time, no matter how Musa Kuje run, Kuje will understand before the courts of law because of that. So this whole saga about LG, about people trying to fight, people are trying to do this. Now APC then now, APC then they under the try, then they try for try for create something like kiosk scam. And again, the raggy boy they now where they free on, they not get no hope, they no want work, they no want do nothing. They just want sit down, let there be an alarm of people that don't go to street on fet, and they talk up over and over again. They just want gonna people then shop them for go thief people, then go to bank, broke shop. That is all neither they wish for. But all these police, where police don't be a threat to them, now because this particular government or Suvla, they give them chance at all. So because they don't give them chance for make them click for the choke people there, for the thief and all of that, police don't become a target to them right now. But I will rest assured the Sierra Leoneans and say they're safe under President Bio in regime. I will stop here for now.
Thank you very much, General VB, for your brilliant analogy. We give, salon not to dirty box, because APC, the FEC, because of this government, we believe in legality, and we believe, service delivery, we need to deliver what you promise to the people then. Now that we for, but that not mean we go allow beaucoup people then, beaucoup nonsense, lawlessness like that country. Now, Madam Tenet Baka, I come to you. You see the police officer where they be the beat. They beat, they molest, they assault, then no respect for police. Why APC that they do that? But when situation occur, they cry, they say police, police, police. And you're not a police officer. So what in your analogy or analysis on the whole situation here? Before we go to other madam.
For time, the Inspector General of Police, IG Sovla. Because whenever we come at this platform here, we holla, we say, hey, Inspector General of Police. Now for stand farmer. If they make sure say if they go around, if they left in your place, he make sure say he move around and see. Now that's what they expect from her. Because waiting they happen to run, where they in that position, some people then they give authority to for let them do something, then they try for sabotage and that position they. So I want for thank you, Brother Sovla. Now you got for take to 2023. Any side where don't pass instruction, make sure say you go find out who that you don't pass instruction to, you don't do what you get for do. Let them not sabotage you. Say you position where the Bokuma want time. So now let me come to the lawlessness of the police. Everybody in Sierra Leone wants security, but they don't want for respect security. When they go wrong, they begin holla say human rights. Today, they make it very clear to every Sierra Leonean say the human rights. Sierra Leone are signatory to the human rights, but at the same time, Sierra Leone get in domestic law. Every member state are signatory to the Human Rights Convention. They all get them domestic laws there, regardless of the international law or the treaty where they sign under the human rights. Then get the domestic laws then where they govern in society. Then states there. So when you break that law, you find yourself inside trouble. So what Umar Ofofana don't talk. Then to the parent who talk say him be bab in picking, pull in picking ado. Now some of the error and mistakes that they do, Now make we find out say resettlement of Africans there is very difficult na this part of the world, because some parents dem wetin dem dey after na wetin pikin dey get. You no wan know who side pikin dey go get am or which crime wey dey commit. Who side we comot, who you host them. When you na woman sef you travel go over, you go back na your country. Certain money dem dey wey dey play with you. Parents dem wan know how you manage get that money, but some parents dem no wan know how dem pikin dem dey get the money. Na wetin dem dey give dem. Na that make the lawlessness don boku na freetown. Yes, you want pikin, you born pikin pull and do, but pikin involved into drugs. They involved into human trafficking na that country dey. They involved into human part trafficking na that country dey. So pikin don break the law. You dey go talk say you want the pikin, therefore release the pikin. Then una wan base her on tribal. I want for recommend the police and the lawyers and the judiciary in Sierra Leone, because the police that you don't do the job at the end of the day, then go mix up everything because of one reason or the other. This J in Siaga, if we are not set a precedent inside Sierra Leone, tomorrow other young people then go follow suit, because the APC then get the big guns there inside where then they use them boys there for me. Then they break law, they go beat police. You not get no right when police they invite them, you not agree for camp. They don't take him to court, he refuse for going to court, then a contempt of court. If na overseer he did, then they go prison for long. They not even grant and bail. For the mere fact he beat the police, they not for grant and no bail. No human right law not say they for grant and bail. Certain crime then the way they commit under human right law, they not they grant you bail. Everybody liable for get access to bail within 72 hours, but it depends on the gravity of the offense we don't commit. So offenses then the way don't commit them, then not they grant you bail. It dey happen now, it dey happen everywhere. I don't care which kind of lawyer we get, they not they grant you bail. So for let they see civilian they go beat the police on the streets of Freetown, then waiting will be the hope of the civilians there. Because now the police then they for protect life and property, but waiting don't bring this scam. Like how DJ Force me don earlier on talking, I get me uncle at this position yeah, where they go beat police, then where they arrest them, they go keep them, then get the one that where then they go meet, they say when I release that man, at the end of the day then go do the worst. So I really want let the IG continue certain law then they certain crime then the way they commit na the society. Let them go no say yes. What's in them do it wrong? Like what's this guy I don't do? Who done in? Then search a car, then see drugs. So you see people they're all over. Hey, LJ, oh social media. These are people now they right for let them speak, but at the same time we are disappointed in them because I mean these are young guys when they show good example in that society. What's it they want the young people then for follow tomorrow? Because now then the young people then rely on the other pikin when they come up, what's it they get for land from there? The lawlessness done too much. The lawlessness done too much. Whether na APC send you, whether na NGC send you, anybody will break the law. Let the government make sure say then shame her out. Men know say there is a law and order. You get your 5 senses. Nobody know they push you say go do this, you go do. Go put your hand on fire, go put on there. The lawlessness done too much. I know they blame anybody. The individual we don't commit the crime, make it go down for that crime the way don't commit. It done too much na salon. Anything na mamikos, anything na lawlessness, then they beat police then at the streets of Freetown. It done too much. The police then get for stand firm with the court. They make sure say anybody will break them kind of law then they, if the court let them go free, that they don't sabotage the work of the police then. La whole liar for other speakers, they let them come. If they're against the law, if they're against the human right law, nobody not get right for beat police. No law not the way say for beat police with the human right. We get the domestic law and we get laws then. If the police don't go against you, you get right for make a report against that police. But you not get no right for go hold the police publicly for go fet and day. Yeah, you can get strength past police. But law the way governor he wear that uniform. For the mere fact to go feta, you not respect the coat of arms inside salon. Let them deal with her. Without na in. If in papa men are fine, you not go be so. I'm glad what the fuller committee don't say they not stand with her for what he don't do. I don't tell now the one that will go inside the embassy when they go misbehave. Now the match it or then the drug trafficking squad there. Now that's I want let the police then facing that salon say the young people don't become a drug peddlers if they know the impact of drugs on young people, then now every society, therefore don't make sure say they track down, then crack down, then guide them, then they make sure say any side and they inside freedom, and then they deal with them. When I not follow money empower the society, money not to everything. Not guiding a bad guy in a society. They not get one example. Now them be the thief car now America they can't sell and give then Tolombo minister then trade. Other making the pass and crack na fruit on the course. Mommy course.
I come back to you. Now when I just don't listen to Madam Tenepaka in analysis. Now I come to Madam Lovely. You don't hear it. Everybody don't talk. Everybody don't give them your analysis then. Before I give you, I want to explain little thing for let people to understand. You know the lawlessness today in other country, the legacy is annexed by Kruma. Annexed by Kruma, na instart mami cause business in other country day, na instart lawlessness, na start with disrespect, na start with in the APC, now then start with the corruption. So everything that then start and I make that the legacy that they will live today. Where somebody they kind of media, most of them are you pick thinkers them. In fact, most of them, where they know they think good, when you tell them something, what they do, they result into mami cause. You know, that's the legacy. Now, in legacy down there. But I believe say with that legacy, and it's by Kumano big pass anybody, down there it must go J, just like how Jacob Zuma go J. Now I come to you, Madam Lovely. You see the reactions, everything. I believe say they follow what it trend, what it happen. You see how they beat policeman. Even this criminal, this lawless man here, now man we don't. They be according to Umaru Fufana, they be don't serve us 3 times warrants for let it come and no good it. 9 times and no good it. The in police station is slap policeman, and we don't see a video where you see that they beat policeman. You know what's in your own take, man? On this kind of lawlessness where they go on now with country, where APC they encourage. We know they get you. You follow.
Now they get me right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, my beautiful family. Yeah. First of all, make I go to the point that where I really feel really sad of the people of Sierra Leone. How dare you for put your own flag na gun you step on them? You know what it mean? When I know what it mean, it means say you the individual, you are nothing. You know to nothing. No matter what happen, when you can't give something, not put your flag down, you the massa. When they say salon today, when I feel say na waiting, na government na for go build salon na minister up. Look what they don't do when them pull we country. Now we the people and for make salon for be a better place. Now we for bring salon up, not we for bring salon down. When I go na embassy, when I the dance because me not call on the demonstration. When I just go for my people and see when I my white people and see when I then say yeah, then get some people the way want talk. When I go put flag down, when I the massa, when I say when I want justice for all that. When I not call the young man where that criminal, where that fraudster, where he go assault, where we not for call justice for him, or because in a drug in the cell, or because it sing jabla na the country, when they go put una flag down. When a young flag down for person like that one day, that person able represent Sierra Leone? No, not to anybody way for represent Sierra Leone. I so feel sad for see people, but I know go feel too sad again because the kind of people where they do that one, the way you watch them. Now this I can say about Sierra Leone man. Not even the heart you hate for talk to some people because they are stone-headed, block-headed. There's nothing we for don't do for prevent that. Where people, salon people, and most of salon people, they just start like a goat. Even when to blow on, then they go to my before them. So I'm not saying that that's the cause that one. They will not go put on a flag down for somebody we don't commit, which is not right. Okay, make I go to Anes Tifman Koroma. Anes Tifman, Lawlessness Koroma, Anes, how I go call her? Greg Dito Koroma, Anes. In name Tuboku, I not be able to done them today. But Anes, you know, with nothing for we in that country. it counts so much trouble for we young one there. The one that were naive actually, but people and they will not listen to them. Because when you see honest in way of doing in action as Sierra Leone, you go not say honest the fit for himself, you know the fit for Sierra Leone. Like how I can say we get 3 types of leaders them. We get leader we come for the young generation. We get leader we come for in young pocket self. Then we get leader we come for destroy the country. We get then leaders then there. And what we now watch, we own excellency, Julius Madabio. What we now watch, I wanna go not say it come for the country, you know, come for in pocket, you know, come for take anything from the country, but it come for come help the country and the people of Sierra Leone. Honest, the things that we don't do it too much. They let a come again to the police them. Now we they cry. So many times we they cry. We want justice. Like when they go so justice. How you go? For example, how you mama go talk for you? When you they cost you mama na us. If you go cause trouble, you come now you mama and us. If you say you mama go stand for you, you go say una beat time. Mr. Sefwen and me, you not get respect for me. So una bitter. You, they disrespect you home. Then you go on the street. Now in a like this. We get security them now, yeah. Now Sierra Leone. Then people then yeah, then they for we and we property them. They wanna they cost them, wanna they beat them, wanna they molest them. If we not go get problem, wanna fix them people yeah, then go come stand for una no. And when they can say police, then they bribe, then they take bribe police, then they this, then they this. Now would they bribe police? Now you they bribe police. If you not bribe police, police not they take that bribe day. So if you, they say, this man yeah, now in they take care of me, now in they take care of me property, then you go disrespect them. When I feel say we go get security, no. And this time, I think so we all for be aware and know say we get a law in our country, and any other country get a law. We all for go under this law. When you know one go under the law, then the law go deal with you like how it deal with Tolon Pepe, like how it deal with them. Although in Papa say he pull anado, but some picking before you pull anado, just born the member government pull anado. Maybe it better than you they pull anado. So me, I just want to tell Sierra Leone people them, may they open their eye, especially when election they come. You will they go and dance, you will they go and kill yourself, you will they go and die for all these things there. So what you again? Nothing. At the end of the day, now you go sit down back, you they say things don't tranga, this don't tranga, this don't tranga. Now would I make it tranga? Now you make it tranga because now you put the wrong person where you the dance for. And it's not get nothing where it will show to the people of Sierra Leone. And it's not bring them nothing. The only thing where Anes bring them mamikos and make people and they die because of in selfishness and make things then they had for people in the country because of in bad that in jealous and selfish. Where you see Anes, you see evil. You see Satan in Peking. Where you see Anes, you don't see all the rebel war begin a salon. You don't see them. So I beg, I want to make people and believe say you able to do without APC. You able to do without this man. Why they see and it's just they see hell. Like when people say hellfire now, you know more at the sea. This man is too hungry. He's hungry for everything. You know, can do nothing. Always they do with in life. Pass for them. And all this one they way they Allah for and so where they give them small thing. What's it they go for do to you? That you fed for me you can't stand. For me you can't get better thing. We go benefit you picking and you great picking them tomorrow. So me, I just want to tell me people and say at this time they open the eye, even if you no one vote for mother, but get the positive mindset. I want better for my country. I want better Sierra Leone. And it's not to get Sierra Leone. And it's not get no good before unless they be president. And it's not even get land. And it's not even interested now go PB the tire. And let's be fiber then they are lucky monkey when not get here. Now so and let's be fiber. And now Salondo can change in life. You don't see, it don't sweet them. You know they go. You know one go. It just stand like a side chick where they suck all the married woman in your tea from a man. Now so understand. You know one left that man again. And it's not go one left, but now we go make it left. And this time, rare girl they know they for support you. No rare girl know they support you in Sierra Leone. Enough is enough. You go back, you come out and you sit down, you not get forget that country, and it's not get forget nothing at that country again. You don't do so. So now my own contribution because I tire and I lost some things that I want to. Okay.
Thank you very much. I will come back to you. You know, when I just don't listen to a genuine statement from Madam Lovely. And as by Chroma, now the key motorman down there for all them trouble with the happy and just because to maintain power. And where big man, where you not respect yourself, from with small time, they say big man, where you not respect yourself, what you see say this small picking in crowd now you want falla, you want charm, you want eat. Now molest, now they go molest you. And at the molest, now don't begin come super honest by Kuma. You know, I believe say where be the kind of power, you not begin nothing. You not begin dondo. Nothing absolutely. Today, that the richest man. But Salon, I'm glad the way the Lord don't deny that immunity and say they give because they want use immunity, they cause trouble, they cause chaos in our country. Where you see in honest by Kuma with a ministers then, one pepper garden they know able make them for the people there. One jackato farm they know able do. But today they say this don't there, this don't there. They try for manipulate. But Sierra Leone will not munku. We are not stupid. We're not an idiot. We're smart. But before I go back to DJ Force, now we just see this criminal way they don't open criminal gang in that country. They popo Richard man like that, they wake up and become president of that country. Wait, not being get dondo. Now today he's the richest man inside Sierra Leone. Let's see these dollars.
Sierra Leone, Ernest by Koroma. Koroma is a former Sierra Leonean politician who served as president from 2007 to 2018. He has a personal fortune of $100 million. Somalia, Abdi Rashid.
Can you imagine that? 100 million. Not to play money down there. I come back to you, DJ Force.
Yeah, if you look at this man weigh what 100 million. Now we go now back. How many people are benefiting from this 100 million? How many factory? How many people they don't employ before they go die for them? So if they see this man don't rip off the economy, then people still they die for him, then what that go stop the people here? Now the law. Today, I want to draw the attention of Sierra Leoneans, both internal and external, for say, let the police they wage war on drugs. Because this lawlessness, nobody know the way to go fight police if not to drugs you take. And nobody inside prison, police say, they want to search me, if I know they're on drugs, I begin fetal. So it is hard time law will call onto the police them for me they wage war on drugs. I be talking a long time ago when we host the Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General, Minister of Justice. Sierra Leone, drugs don't take over. So, and we all know say the opposition party now then get lawlessness, industrial behavior. So the aggressive behavior don't they see, don't they increase in our society.
Just like how DJ Force don't talk, they say the aggressive behavior what they see in our society, in our country, is because of an S by Chroma. But you go ask yourself this question: who said that man, a wretched teacher, school teacher, will not get dondo today?
Yes.
The richest man in Israel. Continue, DJ Force. Yes.
I'm very sorry. The aggressive behavior we don't they increase in Sierra Leone. We they call upon the police for me to draw a red line between the public and the police and the law. Because at the end of the day, all what in the practice now Sierra Leone is going through politics means. When the British they become colonized Sierra Leone, they don't be teach you violence. Who that can teach you violence now in society? And the APC to Longbo to get pan body. Would they call up for the police they now as they don't disgrace the police them with crown, they don't born with flags them. Now the embassies them. Then inside Piton capital city, we they make sure say we call upon police for me they wage war on drugs. Because APC right now drugs they sell for empower the party for me they can empower. And we don't force anybody for become members of APC. Let the police know the discipline, lawbreakers, then APC they threaten like now the party members then they suppress. We not force nobody for become APC. So now, police must be respected. Therefore, respect the police. The reason why we could only see now, man they ride bike then on the streets, you know, register, because for a long time we don't take economics law. When man they break the law, In my mind, Papa, they sit down. You know, they want them. But as they don't arrest her, they say, if you kill a CID, the first way they think on, inside my trust, they go look. It take money, can go. Where you go? It begin bribe from the top to the bottom. They pull like out and a hose. They know they charge and go court. For too long, from Shaka Stevie Day to JS Momo to Honest by Kroma. Now, APC get lawlessness in Sierra Leone. And now that sababu system where you don't do in Sierra Leone, when somebody they go broke you, say, he go take minister or deputy minister, he count them, or lawyer, he count them, because he don't go broke in property. When they can't go to court, he go stand for a pull up. Let we maintenance our law. Police, when maintenance with law. This message they go to the entire police force across the country. For say, you know me say when you be politician, you should be lawless to the society. Because at the end of the day, this not a born good picking for we in our society. So the increments in drugs deal in Freetown, if police are not stand strong, police are not get for the even arrest people because we not get enough handcuff. If you look at that police, they defect them. If you begin handcuff, you able to handcuff that bobo because handcuff where you don't put up one foot, you don't able to put that person under control. But if they finally say up to this day, from 2018 to this day, will come from 2007 to 2018. Logistic, we not get proper logistic for we law enforcement. So we encourage the government now, before they go to 2023 elections, at least let we import more handcuff in the country. Let we make sure say when police they work on the street, they get handcuff. Because they go there for execute their duty, somebody can grip them, they affect them. And they don't get gun at their hand. And they don't get handcuffed. Look at police how they defend itself. If they defend itself, but because you don't get handcuffed, look where they be rough and grown. And that way you look at her, if they're on drugs. Because if you know they're on drugs, you know they will affect police. So I they call upon the police force in the Republic of Sierra Leone for make them wage war on drugs in Freetown. Many other picking away sit on the street where they sell patch granite, where they sell battery. Some of them are drugs that they sell. The what they sabi them, and then they buy. So let the police they really try for deviate themselves from the public. When they come among the public, when they see anything where the society know they accept, they should be arrested. When they arrest you, when they not say na APC, they don't arrest. Because now this slogan, now in the scare the police. APC, APC, APC. And we know say na APC get lawlessness market. So when they call upon the police, at least may they take high responsibility above this. Every citizen living in Sierra Leone. The lawlessness, the lawlessness when they in a diaspora, you know they in Africa. But what if they correct everybody? Now the police force, when they arrest you, mama and papa like na minister, you know they able to pull you. The only way they pull you, now the law. So they encourage the lawyers them and the police them for me they work as a team. May they pull this money business for this policy now. Because you can see inside, now money be they go on use per politics. You get the case go to court, he left off. At least now see now say somebody go on use for politics, so he charge you to court, a point finger say, now this man can't light fire up use. Let the law deal with you. Law begin see that here they happen at Freetown. So they go free the policeman there. Policeman, una arrest person, una charge them, may they not bribe una. Una charge them, let go to court. When the court go, let them decide if they for left hand or not. Like LJ in Saga. Udana LJ in other factory. You know they sing music again. And drugs no more than they pass sell. Again, but the way they pass a tip mobile. If they gather, they go for go sell an Guinea. And anytime where police they all the motoka where they inside where they search and they see drugs now in motoka. And Papa no say they sell drugs. But they don't ever stop them. When they arrest, I say they want for suicide picking day. Go court. You go see picking a court. So for me, I encourage the police them for make them wage war on drugs and lawless activities, aggressive behavior in our country. Because if they left parties, they dissolve parliament heading to election 2023. Police they not be able to control them because drugs they everywhere on the streets. So I encourage the judiciary system, the Attorney General, and the IG for when they come together and the law court the law body for men they come together, made a wage war on drugs dealers in Sierra Leone because drugs is increasing every day in Sierra Leone. Now I make it no final say the lawlessness not plenty. When they say by election, they put money from Fito, they go wage war on people and they scare people for let APC get votes. So such behavior in the in our country will not go accept her anymore. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Sierra Leonean, this na current affairs. If you just the join way, if they watch you through YouTube, the Green Movement, and for share the program, so you brother, if you go enjoy the facility. If you did through now Twitter, share the program, copy and paste them for let you party your brother let themselves understand the authentic message. Oh, the Guinea today. On Facebook, you watch through the Green Movement TV. Also, now for share the program, be part of the program. Now you don't hear all the speakers and where they don't talk. So I come back to Musa Vibi. Then before I go to Madam Tenet Baka. But before going forward, I want to see something about the police because this is something also we see people that they disrespect to the police. We are in even the police land. They go grab and they go thief policeman land. At the end of the day, past police go they forcefully take them from there. They say police don't do bad. But then they to offend police. Let's say police, then police not get blood. Police not get papa, not to mama get. You know. But however, let's watch small thing with the AIG they tell we.
For the people then where then they Naya, the crime rate don't high now Waterloo. And the police then they but they're not sufficient because of the housing problem. So since crime rate don't high now Waterloo, and we they look up the urbanization where government they try for bring sanity in this area, then they try for bring hospital, major hospital, then they try for bring then get ONS warehouse here, then they try for bring important installations in the place. I feel it's necessary for let we get high police presence, and the only way we go able to get that is when we get a barracks. Thank God, Ministry of Land. We want to thank the leadership of Ministry of Land, especially the minister. They have offered all this land. So, they make understand say a lot of people they can't trespass. They will do will not commode. They are big. This now we all own. You way the trespass. Me when a policeman. The one we not to policeman. Now we all own. How it be we all own? Now police barracks. Waiting police barracks. Sierra Leone police barracks. So not to we all get the property. We know they take them for personal use. Ambrose go take her in Bill House there, Amadou Mana or other AIGs there, yeah, then go Bill House there. We say police barrack. You where you want kapu, you pick where you join police tomorrow. You want house up. If you not get house now, you go begin talk about government will cater for you picking there. That tomorrow, wait for grumble. Let us kill the grumble for tomorrow and turn a new page for this new McDonough police barracks.
Okay, IG, we see because the bakings, some not in order, so we see boku bakings. Now the police put them or now waiting?
We own baking very simple. We ministry the camp put them, get blue color. That now blue now we color. If you don't look, you could see the baking there, meaning that now they waiting the ministry be put for us. Like where this man say 32 acres. I think that can give us a nice barracks. We fence them. We can able to get plenty houses that can house up to 1,000 police.
So what will I get for do with them other bakings and now with other people don't put?
Now them baking the way other people they don't put, we know to their own. Where we don't fence them, you make it inside our fence. Because the first project we begin fence we own land.
Okay, I do know that people don't begin for encroaching on the land. How soon will I up for start this project?
As soon as God fortune us with money and people then where then elect police, then elect security, then elect this country, so that we go able for the welfare of the policeman is very important if you want to make you quality service delivery. And one way for seek for the policeman welfare now where you house them. Where you house them, you go work whole day, you get side for go lay dump. More not the dump, they begin check out for whose rent. It not go to Kana in barracks, people come out outside for comfort and barracks, the company then did it. So now one welfare strategy this way this government of President Bio. Let God bless him.
You know, God go bless President Bio. You know, now under this government, President Bio, they don't value the authorities, then police or military. See what is the happen. But upon all that, people know that they see that they still go thief policeman their land. Where policeman go say, okay, when I don't thief policeman land now, where they hold, then they say police brutality. You know, Sierra Leone don't understand. Now, so would they see people that they go thief policeman a land. Hey, lawlessness. It's too much. Anyway, I come back to Vivi. I left you. I come to Madam Tenet back in your area. Then from there, I go to Vivi. Madam Tenet. You mute, Madam Tenet. You mute.
Police barracks been there, but because the number of police personnel be don't increase, I think say that before don't be more barracks and make it be a modern barracks. Now 3 things then where they make police very, very important in a society where you want to let the police the job they very effective. 1, the police they forget adequate and affordable housing inside in the house themselves. 2nd, every police must be mobile. Police then get mobile, then get police motorcar. You know they see police they walk by foot now, or police take public transport. If they take public transport, it not they ever they in uniform. But once they inside blue and white, police they not they walk. If they walk, police in one grade not they any side na this part of the world. It must they then 3 or then 4, because they know say at any hour, anytime, civilians then they attack them. Then number 3, then payments, then wages for day, then get free medical. Police not they pay tax. I don't know for salon, but this part of the world, police not they pay tax, military not they pay tax, and government they give them special funding for housing. Government they allocate money for them, for military them for get a house, and police themselves. So when you do that one day, you don't equip the police them inside their job, then go hold their job serious. Then secondly, I want to ask one question. During Shaka Stephen in time, I want to give you a short story. Late Sembo Fona, na be minister, he slap police officer. That police officer they have been meeting at the Sierra Leone police force me into work na Central Police Station, Mrs. Momo. Because Sembo Fona be slap that woman in Alunge Airport, Pasheki be sack Sembo Fona, and they don't ever get position again inside APC. Take God taking life. Shaka Stephen Apostle will be the respect police then too much. Now that make it be the big barracks then for police then. Likewise, President Bill don't come, himself they respect police. If you don't become lawless in that country, now we can waiting down we should don't camp and shop. You dey go meet the court say you therefore grant you amnesty of waiting self. This they go directly to the former president Ernest Bai Koroma. When you don't embezzle the country a fund, they invite you. Now anti-corruption for can question and answer. They not say they don't arrest you. Now detain them, they go detain you. You go take Bangbani and Sokobana there. Then they dance for you inside Makeni. So why you not go to the same Bangbani and Sokobana there? Let them they guide you. Why they run council government? When you don't start the lawlessness, now you supporter they don't follow suit. So why now they go to court? Why you not go to Isoko Bana then? Are they believing that day? He set up that one day that day. For let people police then go there and begin fight inside Makeni. In rebellion squad the way we don't put aside then begin scare people then go begin couple people then. Why now? Anyway, President Bio, I tell you thank you. For the law and order, the land where don't give the police then for let them be the barracks. But the lawlessness done too much na salon. Anybody will break the law, I let in Papa can with the last generation when I not release them. If I let them people they no say yes, the law they, where law they beat you the person and they take gun for you. Una see inside salon for talk say violence not to na the key. Violence not dey solve any problem. Una see Peter Conte wey come pen and paper na court go. In use in head, in use the education na court go pen and paper na take fet and eskuruma. That mami cause all una the cause. That violence behavior all. Na that day una don left dey do Peter Conte don go una boss man. He don root and comot inside APC. Quiet. Easy one. He get passage. He say go before. Because he educate. He use the pen and the paper. Nelson Mandela talk am. He say let not take bows and arrows for himself. He say oh take pen and paper. He say na the best weapon that day. He say that day they fit any other person. So why now na salon APC be don lost power? Why take today? Wetin really happen for 11 years dem dey na power? SLP opposition dem dey. If dem do something to the way dem no want, dem go obey and complain. But why now una dey make like say na una no more for rule salon? We get dem na so dem can say and like wetin say president dey do 2023 dem dey pull am. We wan see the how no more una dey support APC. Who sef we dey support SLP? Yeah, SLP no need forgive. We now see me Adenaya dey vote. I know they chase me vote. So likewise salon wa ready back I dey go campaign day. I know they chase me vote. We dey wait for una. I will not dey register. APC now una get for make card for the shape give people. They all go take the card. We go vote for SLP. The last time I saw una do una the shape card. They will go collect am. We go put am for SLP. Already we go collect the card. We go vote all for SLP 2023. No runoff. And I dey appeal to the government. Una dey see them by election. They where them people then they go. Now inside them rally then they take. Then they go scare people there. That scared way they don't go scare people there. Na Sama Bendugo. Now that make beaucoup people then where they vote for SLP. They don't left the town. They no able go vote. So man don't forget because they don't go scare them first. Now that then get for use for the general election. And they appeal to the government. No rally. With my election the video, nobody know the rally. Salon, we really get for implement new changes, new things, and let them get used to it. Let them used to modern politics. Now that rally them we don't teach them inside APC, then they go and burn people then host them, go burn people then village. Now when you want sit down at host phone day, you campaign, you go online, you call the people there, you call the community, you cancel on them. Una campaign. We campaign time done for go vote, let be quietness. For the load people the inside motor they go and dance. We see the inside one turn and begin burn people then villages there. That they scare people there away the day for election. They know they come out, they say let them not can cut me and then they stay back. Now that they don't they do. When I see what them go do na Bendugu. Now time don't reach for vote, but people don't left the town, they don't go. So when they go, then gather them supporter them, then go with them. Then get voters ID card, then give them the votes. All that game they would see them. Would they watch una the general election they come? That old voters ID card owner continuously they use with the councillor. Because now down there, now they the mistake they come on, now they the error they come on. We be don't talk and together, now they use Nakoya, and then still they watch them people there, and then they use that same card. Now big error. Then they try get the fire. La whole line force.
Thank you very much, Madam. Thank you very much, Madam. Yes, we come to DJ to Musa VB. What are you on take on that? And it's by Kuma for go jail, for jailer because he don't thief salon money and now he go ask for immunity. He want to protect her. I will go protective man. I am P. Santu Bokia. So what are you on take? From there we enter to President Bio, Fatima Bio, the Google things the way that they do for this country.
Okay. If I talk from the constitutional aspect, we see the man asks for immunity. And first of all, I want to test Leoneans and say, former president Anes by
Yes, DJ Force. VBB they try for say something. I think he just come on, they go come back in.
Yeah. For say something, so say they try for prepare himself for kind side. But why is the kind side? And it's come out be you don't come in?
Yeah,
yeah.
All right. Raul and they
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Sorry, people. I want for tell Sierra Leoneans and say, and it's by Kuma get one of the most stupid legal advisors or lawyers and way they advise on. You know, I don't ever see people where they claim for be lawyers, where they claim say they don't do law for years. They advise and it's by Kuma, who is not even a president, for ask for immunity in the justice system. But first of all, I want to tell people that the immunity way and it's by Kuma they ask for, this thing starts now the United States with United States versus Nixon in 1973. Okay, Nixon share a details of the United States information to in workers them, where the people then request for able know about the details of that particular information. So now they request for that information, which was not produced. So because of that, they indicted Nixon. Okay, but then because Nixon was the president, they know say if they indict him, definitely the presidential duties will be at risk. So that is why the United States made the whole immunity absolute. They make them not absolute, but presumptive. So now, the United States, they use a process what we call subpoena, which they request, even though you're not the president, even when you be a president, but you commit a crime, then they use the law and the justice system as subpoena for let you produce even the document that all what you get if you commit a crime. You know, let we look at the case of because I always mention United States of America because they are the superpower. Looking at the case, with the former president Clinton, also. So now, for make former president and it's by Kroma ask for immunity when because of a presidential duties for let the country know they at risk, now make them they give the president the immunity for operate within that period of time. But that doesn't mean they know they charge you. But if they find you guilty, then will wait until when you go out as a president, then you go run jail. Just like what they do the South African former president Jacob Zuma. But then, and it's by Kroma in lawyers then, because I don't know if either then they try the Sierra Leonean people because they don't scam Sierra Leoneans so much, they don't become the president from nowhere to somewhere. So instead they use that opportunity for try chance. But me from the very first day when they say and it's by Kroma asks for immunity, I mean, I start for the think if the guy in lawyers then really know or in legal advisors and really know what's it, then they try to tell them, or either out of stupidity or whatever. Because as a lawyer, you don't need for give either your clients an advice what you know say constitutionally if you not go right before that try for package something where at least it constitutional. So when you argue, then go able to understand say this is constitutional, but let's argue upon this. But if you go tell somebody when you know say that thing you put on before any judge, any part of the world, even if Lord will say the judge favor you, but the judge get for fear. You know, because of what's in the constitution say, it not go give you the rights, it not go do them, you know. So to the way how the justice system where they judge the case are so much pleased with that. And it's by Kroma no say he's nobody in Sierra Leone for now. He's just a citizen like me. We all get the same rights. And make it not feel no big, make it not feel nothing. He came from nowhere. He came from the bottom, where in the west sandal, where the bare 9 foot, where some trousers, then where it be say, aligned to even where it aligned to that drag man, where not get Nazi, where they hustle on the streets of freighter, to become a president. A man will not ever touch $100,000 is now worth $100 million. So when I tell we, Musa and it's by Chroma get them money them for build all those mansions the way they live, even a McKinney. Let me say the one way they live in a McKinney. Musa he pull the money. Let's see Leoneans and just they think, because we get with self responsibility as an individual or as a citizen of that country for ask those questions. Why me they live now a very poor status? A man will not ever get a business where it be the wrong way, it go worth over $50,000. If not to that Lebanese man, in company where it be go put, insurance company. That was a red sign for say an Escoman and thief man. It take the Lebanese man in insurance, it dupe him, and then when it dupe him, we still get some people that way they say, no, after all, a Lebanese man, if you dupe him, now foreigner. But that was the red sign for sure. We say if Anes go to that level to become the president of Sierra Leone, it still get for thief because thief then are in blood. Then it not do one, it not do two, it go count a running mate when I Sumana, when a 419 man, it don't dupe people them. So all that kabai way and by Chroma be formed within the APC, the unactive man. I don't care whoever to Victor Fo, to all of them active man. Yes, and I so much pleased that Victor Fo don't realize himself, but at the end of the day, only realize why he realize himself. We don't retire. But that is politics. Play the game, play as much as possible. So now they don't see kapu the country. Everything they don't put on their pocket. They live in big, they get everything. Now they don't want let it come on Sierra Leone where they grab the money, they go drag in hand to mouth for making able get the peace of mind. So now they want form everything because poor man don't make money out of nowhere. It's like where lock Falaman no more. He say I go try. It go be president man. It can put the whole country. $100 million is just that one. They're not another part of an asset. So that is all the physical money which guy get. He's the richest. He's the former richest president in the whole of Africa. Yes, yes. For now. So me people they outside, some man they think say, no, it's all about now me tribal man, bro. And I mean the man yes, these are many people. This is SLPP. This is this is Mahadabio. It's not about Mahadabio. It's about how much Anes by Chroma don't rob you out of you waiting. You don't even think about that. Check yourself now, McKinney, the house where you they sleep for over the past years where you they sleep. Check Anes Chroma in house where they live. It's a whole village. From in gates, from 1 mile to 2 miles, it's that one no place there. It's in compound. So when I think about that, and when I forget about this Mendeman business, this what they call. So Anes by Chroma should not. I be not saying they're not going to ever grant her immunity. Let the guy go facing the law. If the law catch him, they lock him up like Jacob Zuma. So I go stop there for now.
Thank you very much. Now we come back to Madam Lovely. So I believe say we don't talk a lot about Anes by Chroma and things them. So let's talk about the good things about President BU first. We don't see say APC don't tire, but who APC they don't tire with APC, they don't begin join SLPP. But before that, let's listen to the message from this message is fearful. Somebody way now senior man inside the APC, they don't join the SLPP. Every day people they join SLPP. So that don't show see SLPP we market a value. President Bill they do extremely well. This is not the reason why people they don't value SLPP and they join them. So let's just watch this one a little bit. Then from there we come on aspect.
Now we vote and we don't come. Me now the constituent chairman for APC. This time is secretary. But SLPP they don't mix matters. Or else they never don't crown we. But then they mix politics by Chief Chelsea. It don't really so we say now Chief House with a lot. And we're ready for that for one. Now me and now joined constituency 042. It shall not become a paramount chief of Kulos Arabic Chiefdom. I will not tell the person when they deliver that seat to SLPP. But we don't know where we deliver now because not only I no more be constituency 042. Now me and now I don't join. I don't call an African. I don't stick me here to the president. That will help me. So it is now for the clear. SLP it is now for SLPP today and tomorrow. And we see so. We're ready for that for Mother PO. 2023 the website. President, make this over. Kamala to Kubola. On the post. The brother SLPP should here. In the Parliament chief, newly elected power chief of Kulos Arabi. That means in our constituency. This is a good talk about it. That means this now. They are Kulos Arabi. I will drink them for one constituency. Papa, Mother, President Mother, a president is future. I don't test them.
Don't test that. You know, you see the joy, the happiness for this particular president who we get. Well then, now I come to you, Madam Lovely. You see people that they leave, they abandon their party, that they come join this party here. You know, waiting at you take on them. Well, they left for 5 seconds and they come back. Yes, continue.
Yeah, my brother. Now people they will get sense. Now then they do that. Anybody will love a country. Anybody will want to see the better salon. It go no say Mother Bio come na ya for can do something for we all. It go no say Mother Bio come for the people of Sierra Leone. It not come for in one. It not come for in family. I mean family na house. I mean. Because we all na mother in family, we all now we brother, now we everything with mother. So if anybody come out other party, because me now only then 2 parties as I be like a NGC or the other one, they all then they no more like a way to put pepper and Maggi for my soup sweets. But APC, me I tell people APC not to any party where anybody where one go inside politics or where one make Sierra Leone sweets for join APC. We they do this for we picking them. We they do this for we grand picking them. Because the way where this APC don't come puel salon, if we the people that we not grab with team up, salon go puel pass how it don't puel so how it go so. We need for team up and we need for do something for we picking them tomorrow. More will not be selfish like how Anes Koro Koroma. Anes Koro Koroma, it don't puel the country now we earn. Make we not see them, make it can damage and for we. Always it care for can't damage. Unless you don't come on a power. You before don't do something as salon. Look in the north. Look the kind picking the way they come out there for come na friton, where they can't thief, where they take drug, where they do prostitution, and most of them picking in there. Me na living witness. If anybody wants, I can play that video for them. Make them see. I talk to them girl then they small teenager girls them with boys them where they take kush, the girl themselves they kush, then they go sleep around. I talk to them. They all them girl then they now the notes then come on. Then tell me plain and then tell me all the side and where then come out. Wait till me kuna de free tongue. Think ganga. You come on at that side. You go build Lenka estates then they. You know, say may you help the youth them with the command, the young generations them, the leader of tomorrow. Make you help them build institution, build school, make farm, do something for them. You know, do how you go build a baby. But then self, I can blame them. I they blame the salon like admire, salon people then too admire. Why you dey go admire a person when you know they benefit from that admire? Why you dey go admire? To Honest go fire, you go put gunshot by them all. Where it's mapiana, then go begin shout for and back the pardon can. You know, able do nothing. Honest money all natural gale it go koroma na name down na mi gian na apuna doa. Na name koroma. All money natural gale ikera and go. And you know they do no better thing for the country. Even waiting if they go to school right now. It depend koroma business, it depend rare life. You know, do nothing for your country. So me party like that one day. I no go even tell me young dog say for join them. You know, and once I want to tell Sierra Leone people them back, they for learn, they for get sense, we not to get stone head. Then thing they are where they come, SLPP they most will in 10 years. That one they not see no go point them. APC self can then do then jobolo jabla then jiggle then commode back now so no more. But for say we not go the cost man because that go intimidate people them for back of na lie. Nobody no go be intimidated with una bullying what una depa. Nobody. And if una they carry on this, una get for suffer for the next 5 years back. If una not believe, una ask Koroma. Nine be don't build that foundation for una. For make una suffer. And at the sufferness una they go through so. And I believe say APC, they be don't cost APC, then be don't swear APC. Anybody will join APC before you remember inside 2 days, they don't begin cost mommy cost. Why? Because the person will be swear APC now mommy cost now begin with. If you not come inside APC, na ala go they bear you and swear. If we not get sense, we not follow the right person. We not follow the right leader. We come for can help with picking there. Because for we now go with the go. So man go say, me I don't care. Afterwards, who said then they give me peg a pack? Who said then they give me them poison rum there? Because man a poison rum no money count na salon. It can't give people them poison rum. Make them they drink. If you go na tongue, why man? You know go give in your picking and kush. Why you know they go give them poison, make them drink, make them demonstrate in the street? Una fool, una no get sense. Ma, una go right now in the door. So tell say they get 3 girls around them. Then una they jump in the street, una they take kush, una they drink crab, una say una they battle uda ma in time done. It can pull that country day. Then send in the way APC can salon. Now that send the prostitution, the rates is high past anything. It high past food safe. When they say food don't there, fuel don't go up, all things don't go up. But when I forget say this is the new direction. When they pay tax, when they work and pay tax, when I feel saying that the government somehow they make salon, and we all for come together and make farm, sell markets, we pay tax, we help salon go before. We are not they pay tax, so we not just sit down with the blame game. The government not they do this, government not they do that, government not gets the responsibility for you, not the government born you. You get your responsibility for your life. Go school, go na bush, lay farm, but we all don't come on a village, come pack na Freetown. If you're not so ninja, you not go able work a day because Koroma, it don't can make the country to ninja country, to Koro country, to alcohol kush country. And this for more quick come out. Pass we follow SLPP. When are the right person right now where they lead there and we know they take mess from nobody. When they ready, they say the panel they laugh. What they laugh for? What's funny where they can't laugh for? Where it can't meet the country don't pull. Where it can't meet so trouble na the country. You when a mama or papa, you meet you us day like this. You know that you come. You meet you us day like that. You they consider you they laugh to people then. You they consider you they show it to people then. The man they do in the right job and they do the right thing for the people of Sierra Leone. We not go believe this, but the day when mother go left that power day, we not bring can Koroma governments na that power day. Now that sender we not go no say monkey no they born too picking for nothing because he no say he no get mama we go help but men that picking day. But that one day you alekuna go up, una can down. Mother, that in 10 years they must get her. Now these salon people, not African people in general, we need for the get this. All parties then they rule for that. That in 10 years they not go waiting them. Alek you kill brown goat Sarah, it they happen. So if possible you get sense, you want land sense, you want land from people then we get sense. Join somebody we get sense, not to somebody we not get sense, we get stone head. When you learn, I'm not full now you the land. Stupid now you the land. And koro my weti idepa. He go dep and beg and he go dep and beg mother secretly. He go dep and beg other people in na the higher places secretly. The way he come on though, he show una because una na goats them una no get sense. Una the APC followers them, una na pure goats them. APC follower, you know they joke with themselves on a mamikos. So mamikos, even if you play with them, look, we can then at them forum there. Then they send Madabio with some funny thing them. We they watch, we just they laugh. But if you do unto APC, quick mamikos don't come on. But like how I say, the one way swear APC, it begin out with mamikos, it end out with mamikos. And for me, that's where they come out. Pass una pull koro masara, una kosi mama for money na net. Because it don't sign for that mamikos day. When it can't sit on that power, the mamikos, prostitution, kush, jamba, all kinds of things. Now it show we picking them. It show we people in Sierra Leone. This thing people really need for team up and try for cut this thing they are off. And try for this particular mania, people not for encourage and salon. But when you talk try about business in the couch because in this tribe, it not go born good picking. If they not cut this man as Sierra Leone. Emi like me, I'm not afraid. Koroma, I'm not afraid for call you Koroma. I'm not afraid for call you Kush. It take Kush all that
the man native man.
It take Kush. So people like that one day.
The man native man.
We enough for represent that country. Me brother, if you not see, when they give power, unless Koroma, if you bada a lucky monkey, when they type and hope. Now so it be time. Look now, look the estate. If in people and get sense, make them think, what it don't do for them at the north? What it do for them? Wait them for common street for they take them and me cost them for them. Wait them for they take them, swear them for them. I left una force, make a blow.
Thank you. You know, Koro Kroma, na posi we no better. Na man we go na Japan. We go na Japan. For let pay for hotel and no pay pass. Mother be grab a go na Japan, go pay in bill. Which get disgrace down there. You know, now I can say Mother be let you not go they hide thing there. Then information let you go they give you, let you go the romance panel. But good things then they went out 30 things for this man mother where you get tell we let we know. Because that man a respect not the day. In they go ask for what?
Lovely ask say what he give them. He give them some CEO. He be bring out in chicken they go pack and abome. Now make them so the probably they feed them because they rot in chicken there. So people then die under that Ebola day. You know for Sabiusa it was in grave day. Now Australia make you know say that Ebola self na organized crime. We go meet the head of the medical. Now we say. He say let contact UK and America. Then nobody Ebola will get a salon a different strain. So now, more count to this Maya where they ask for immunity. What did they ask for immunity for? First and foremost, where they call them for anti-corruption. We don't know say then they set up anti-corruption. It begin move from village to village. The first batch there, na Poloko then go take them, then bring them can demonstrate na Fruto. If Alpha cannot be stand firm inside Poloko and warn them young man there, now then first he begin use them. We go meet up the Makeni and then Kawa, they not agree for can Fruton. Now Fruton I begin organize bangba there. So that the way anti-corruption call you na bangba there. Now they take you surround the whole suite, the whole place, whole day. You say no they go anti-corruption. Why they run to government now? For immunity. Why? Everything way they do na error. Everything way they do na error. I don't know that the advisor like can't really say. Now so that they grab back. Pan big fool. But we not give God, go give. We not give God. Now Satan I go give. It take money they go spend and say in they can be head of AU. You know so head of state again no nothing. In Yahoo party then Yahoo boys then get that then chap then put that money in their hand. That money we don't refuse for go pay to anti-corruption. Let President Bio use and fix the Usai not fix in Youngberry Bridge where they cross for go 40 million euro. He eat her not fix her. Where President Bio go for go open that bridge day. Yasanet map is na the starter 40 million euro una ita yon bridge wey dey cross so dem say na the starter ita then now they can say they cancel government they ask for immunity go back to the Sokobana there inside Makeni go back Sagade that generator then push them about them then they go swear say they go buy the generator that money wey dey na hand they no buy generator for Makeni o before that e go give Yahoo say let them go turn ahead of AU that bribing and corruption wey be don use that inside Freetown na the same thing na Ikego wey Nigerians there then e get a consulting head wey go organize the Yahoo group for am wey dem carry Yahoo am then e sit down say na im dey can conduct the 2023 election na im na the boss na im go send na im dey send observer dem inside salon dey dreamer e dream big time na the one e don want so because outside don lock the game don lock panel outside dem don lock game panel im consulting o don Yahoo am Peter Conte don can use pen and paper against her the bobo dem wey dey sell for and the other olopa wey LAC force olopa e say LAC go jail e get another case anyway and Eskroma e fearful wey anti-corruption call am e move from village to village e say President Bio don confess e can for confess dem not na dem na im don initiate this whole tribal conflict
na in my sister no so small Yahoo dey don Yahoo dey asabi wan me padi wey comot Holland e thief that one day invite am na hotel the girl thief am and he young driver west so dem both am dem thief the money dem go dem bill am dem buy motor to cover. Not to bet him and
wey no give God, he go give Satan on losses company na im meet am this year. That money wey refuse for pay to anti-corruption, e dey pay. Na im don Yahoo wey dem wan Yahoo dem set up consortium for am for fall for debate.
He go bring am chemically people wey they don't get the sickness then government and then international world go give am money for Ebola. It don't kill people then do then give am money they see don't eat them back. Now then sold them and then they pamphlet am. So that they not lucky. That the old generation they are lucky.
That is true. That is true. But before for
campaign, I make that at one. That money they use for campaign. I make a big them that bobo kibo. I said I don't use Ebola money for campaign. Yeah, now they know meet up. Now that money they use for campaign. Then they
poor people like you make them give them Ebola.
Then they open that tank back. That must slide. Then no button. Then nobody must slide. But God know they sleep.
And they do it because they want money. So you know, international community be the same money where they give them money then to run. It just to enrich itself. They become very powerful with money, with cheap money. Now that's not the whole thing down there. So it be the
when they say when the most slide don't happen now, President Biobi dey in opposition. The first person will reach that side to donation na Fatima. So what see them do now before the election? Then go build one nice house. Now then snapper then tell the people they say now their house they are the one bill for the people there. Now then go left there. Bien for mine. One open place. Now they then go put them. Then handicap them. Then put them inside pan body. Then build them. Then dig them tip. Then pit latrine there. Then they say na self-contained. Then go put them people there inside. They say na net. Then they sleep snake. Then they enter there. I go there for go do the donation day with the Minister of Social Welfare, Madam Bendu Dasama. That fine also then be no more and they left the money all way then give them all the things that way then can then put her inside one storage. Then sit down panel, they hold that money they eat some. They not build that house for them people there. And that must slide money way become. Now pan body then build, then they put the handicap there inside, then they build that piece toilet. They say na self-contained. Now so they be treat them people there. But they all get for pay. Now the pay now you don't begin get. I be one I say intergenerational conflict inside APC. Them way fearful not the thing I do. Now them but they don't begin chase her. In your main body, they don't begin cosa. They say now we can't free so nobody know they go tell her do. Now the hour don't reach. Now they pay them body when they cause president bio. If they play the audio thing where Sylvia be talking, he can sit down the listener. Hey, body na advocate. In your turn don't come. Inside your camp, self they don't begin cosa. They don't say na do now the body they escort her for go back.
Anyway, now thank you very much. This is current affairs. Now let's look at President Bio. What he don't do these few times, because where APC they cause Mami cause, President Bio a focus in the make salon. He say make salon. He don't care about tribe. He don't care about region. Now only lazy politician then they say, mende people than governments this, wishy-washy people than this, mende pa which. Now only lazy APC than they do them. But a hard-working government when an inclusive government, where they can do something and then you land. Why President Bio they do them mostly like that? The north, they hit the south, the west, all of every partner salon. Because it's in a president, in a leader for everybody, an income to serve. So the more that they degree, they demoralize themselves because that Mami cause what they cause, now themselves that they cause. And that Mami cause the government will continue until they put her inside the APC constitution for the government they will. I go tell you now, APC got for right and they inside the constitution, Mami cause. Now that no more don't left because it's part of them. Because unless by Chroma, if you get the brave mind, they send them Sierra Leone money then to Mami cause bomber then to cause. Now make the cause a don't boku. But however, President Bio instant to make salon and they make sure he do things with no government, no one did one. Now make the international community, the whole Sierra Leone out of 85% good Sierra Leoneans, we don't say 2023 with the vote and back because we don't one day get good leader like this. Let's begin show when what some President Bio don't do, then from there we come back. Let's begin with this.
Mata bio Tokendo, you not Tokendo 50 ioti Tokendo, you not Tokendo Julde Jalo Tokendo, you not Tokendo 50 ioti Tokendo.
A lot of people they find it very difficult to travel to Kabbalah for medication and beyond. And for pay, surgical fees is almost impossible.
In 2020, I can lay the foundation stone for the building where we can commission today. For me, this is a young district, and we need for gear all the things there we will make a match the other districts in the country. Waiting I been believed then and waiting I believe now. Now for say, Wuna self, although Wuna they far away from the city of Freetown, Wuna life they matter and we will give Wuna that post who say Wuna sick, Wuna go able go. That make I been travel for Kanaya, for can lay the foundation. They don't say away woman then, they will begin and they die because they don't get the right facility and healthcare system for take care of them. So we see woman get belly, na death penalty, na God don't want to save them. Enough for this so. Enough for this so. Woman not for they bring another life on earth, then he begin worry about his own life. So for take care of that one day, now make we don't talk say, we not the only put this building there, we don't train people then, where they will come work, they will not master study people then, where the ministry, they put naya, so that we woman then, will born without fear of death. Where anybody sick, in addition to the facility there, if we not able to treat you naya, they can able carry go other side. So when we talk about the ambulance system, we care about you now. We own development, we know they discriminate. We not deserve an aya, and that make we don't bring come.
Mata bio Tokendo, you not Tokendo 50 ioti Tokendo, you not Tokendo.
Yes, Fambuda. We come back again. Welcome to the big team. When I don't see the good things the way the good president, the best president ever, with Salon ever don't produce. Now this don't make APC get bad at. APC the Jolosan because the man they do things where APC no able do them. APC get 11 good years, they no able to show anything. At the end of the day, they give it back talk. They say, you don't see road, you don't see road. But in campaign message, where they kind of power with, when my guy been go make SLP split and go give the biggest stiff man, I am peace and Bokia and Esbaikuma. Now being electricity, they say Kaba Tiger. But when they be the left power, they say we not see road, we not see road. But they forget about school, they forget about the infrastructure, they forget about electricity when the campaign message, they forget about even the agriculture, but who things them? President Bioronka they hit all over. Now it's some of the good things that we don't see. You, Musa Bibi, you not doctor, you not nurse, you will always talk about the maternity rate of a woman them in that country. Now you see the boss, the video we don't watch, President Biosi, you know, we got for ambulance, you know, to see how best we handle the of them cases.
You know, we got for ambulance, you know, to see how best we handle the of them cases. You know, we got for ambulance. You know, to see how
I think Vivi. Okay, yeah, stop. Yeah, hello, Vivi.
Okay. Chief Dima, you go please repeat the volume like they give me some issues.
What you have to try for? I say you don't watch the video. Yeah, you don't watch the video, and you're not a nurse practitioner. President Bio don't talk. The reason why a cow with
yeah, my volume now they give me problem, so I they listen. You go to yes.
You're not a nurse practitioner. President Bio don't talk. The reason why a cow with
Bibi, arrange.
Yeah, my volume now they give me problem, so I they listen. You go to yes. You're not a nurse practitioner. President, you don't talk. The reason why
yeah, we can't talk. Musa, yeah, DJ for you don't see President Bio talk in the video. What are you on take? VB get some problem. So what are you on take on that?
Well, President Bio they try for connect the people to the world.
Out and come
we
back.
Didn't get.
Come out and
they
come
try
back.
For
President Bio they try for connect the people. Come with.
Come on,
somebody's phone is disturbing this program.
Vivi.
Now,
yeah, continue.
In the final say the president is trying to connect the people into their wealth. Look at this hospital they build. Now today, now forget hospital in our country. But by all of this way President Bill take to the Northerners, they are still rejecting their rights. Because not all President Bill they reject, not all SLP they reject. They are rejecting their rights. They are rejecting themselves. Because at the end of the day, this episode that they die for, or they vote for, whereby elections they come, they don't day before na power, before President Bio they come with their development here for now. President Bio don't try for change the political drive in Sierra Leone, say vote for development and vote for education. But the people still are the northern part of Sierra Leone, still not buy into that yet. Now maybe by elections, the candidates still they go vote for APC. And even when they vote for the APC party, they are still in opposition. They are not bringing any development. Now, inside the House of Parliament, you see this, you don't need the cost, mommy cost. Then they make video, they say President Bill, they lie. So this not the kind of president we love its people because health na life. The death rate na that area they now make where the SLPP and the administration of the government, you don't say the death rate we don't increase in that area and they since 2007 until this day today we don't care their hospital and their ambulance design. Where President Bill feel sorry for them. Say we care for una life. Say now make we don't build this for now. Now then see how we want with brothers and with sisters them where they go to see us they vote. among these two political parties, SLPP serious past the APC to Lombo to get pan body. This private gain, where Posse go beg minister and give money, they don't give una money up to this day today. Public toilet set, una not get una children. The pathway president, you don't bring a cap for una. So I encourage we not turn our brothers them. Come 2023 election, all those parliamentary seats na the northern part of Sierra Leone, if una not pull an APC their hand, they una dey invite poverty now in our region. Now they invite Mami Cos now in chiefdoms them and district headquarters them. Because at the end of the day, all the money owner they give them city and they know they advocate for una and the House of Parliament for bring development for una. Personally, time for go campaign, they increase drugs on themselves, then they go for go campaign to una and scare una and vote for them. So we tell President Bio, thank you, where at least you know they see Sierra Leoneans them, they get right for sick and sleep in a very good hospital bed. They get right for get access to ambulance. They get right for make sure say who said that they go admit them, they for clean. Now make the final say all the hospitals the way they been at the northern part of Sierra Leone. Now brown you. Una turn around now and ask una say why hospital not be done there in that party here? Where sick if you not can picture, you they die. Because somebody where party don't rule country for 47 years until this day now they go and be brownie hospitals then. If hospitals be done there, like where president they don't establish hospitals, schools, then a more development they increase. But now begin we don't begin. Even if you go inside McKinney right now, inside McKinney Hospital, better bed no day. Now mattress they lay na gone. Medicine no day. Now make they see pass the wrong cam na prison before they go get access to health. So tell President Bill thank you for that kind of development drives we get. But the people of Sierra Leone, especially in the northern part of Sierra Leone, are they ready to accept this transformation? Because we don't see now several times where by elections they take and the north. Who do they vote for now? Now APC. Now APC they vote for. It is dangerous. But now President Bio say in developmental drive and the SLPP say then they work for the people. Where in APC they try for tell their people say they should vote for their tribe men. And if the tribe men not come for can benefit you, like they benefit you. Poloko, the member of parliament from where they get and sit, you now ask now, if you don't even ask na parliament for me they count one grade pipe money water for una. Nothing. They just they go no more, they get salary every day. So it's like the people where they vote for this party, let we turn hate to them. Because at the end of the day, no, they take something for policy way not value. The people where they value more they give them. That na me take why I don't see this kind of brownie hospital, brownie ambulances, APC day. One day ambulance not go to that village day. One day hospital be not go to that village day. But President Bio they can't go, SLPP they can't go, but they still reject. Where election can they go vote for APC. So the SLPP then at the northern part of Sierra Leone, they go discouraged. They go discouraged across the world because at the end of the day, they say vote for development, vote for education. The people are seeing the benefit of this free quality education, free development. Look like that Berry Bridge. Now when they left, when they go vote back for APC, for let
now, but DJ first, that ungratefulness.
No ungratefulness.
Tande, you know, when person no one talker, they say, hey, no, they make a no, civilized not the partner. Well, I do you good. You accept them and you appreciate them. Well, you not appreciate them, I for tell you say, yeah, you not appreciate. President Bio, they do a lot for them. Even though they're not a vote for President Bio.
Yeah.
So if they're not a vote for President Bio, what did President Bio for do? President Bio, you cannot as a president for the nation. But when development they go to that country, now that places then the SLPP the way they did it. Now for make sure you give the SLPP them, they had them, then they self enjoy the facility. Then they cack for the APC. The APC not better pass SLPP. APC, when they then a government, now the APC they eat. Now talk away Samura Kamara go na kono. They say I don't care with food, I don't care with this donation. They say not to disrespect, not to tribalism. It's about now for APC. If Samura Kamara they care things na kono for APC, President Bio, Jude, when you care things na kono, not to for APC, the SLPP. The SLPP fees I want the APC. A certain will begin to take that direction. We know the burn up. This is the current affairs. We they hit the hard fact. Yes, my sister they talk. Yeah, you mute. Wait 1 second. Yeah, you mute. You mute.
Love, check your phone. You are mute. You are talking. No one is hearing your voice.
Okay, now you get me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think
loud and clear.
Now you say it, you mute. I just want to say something about President Bio. President Bio is not sent by a man. President Bio is sent by God. If you check the time where President Bio be a president of Sierra Leone, not an easy time that one day, not an easy year that one day, any year where they fall in 20 and 2022 up to 2022, now a heavy energy for any country. So President Bio, they do this because President Bio it be assigned for do this. And you know they do and for me, it get blessing from the Northerners them. It they do and because President Bio na a father of that country. Spiritually and physically. So you know they do like how they other people they do. President Bio na a different person. It comes for the people of Sierra Leone. May you not be distracted with all these people where they say, I they give APC people, I they give Kono people. May President Bio do just like what he they do so. This is good for the country and it good for himself. May he do invest and give investor Mama Salon. And as what he they do so, he don't do a lot. Because if President Bio not do a lot, there's nothing. That man don't mean anything. If them be don't they do something inside the 10 years within day, this man if for just can't continue and things before don't be easy for Sierra Leone people. But President Bio na swear na he they give them. If you Dima, you not like me, I they give you me pepper and salt. There's nothing you go do where you go catch me. So anything where they form, any crew where they form, then they disgrace, then they expose. May the man give them waiting they deserve for their country. Wheresoever they gather against President Bio, now then they scatter with disgrace. Even when they go pack swear, bang or whatever, you know, see where it scatter on social media because the man genuine. President Bio na a father. Na person we get good hearts. He know they speak, but he get good hearts. And he better pass who that they talk. The man smart, now you know they talk boku. And when he talk in a sense, they talk. So may he give, what he give, and he don't do a lot. He don't build schools for them. He don't build hospital for them. He don't build bridge for them. And he even give them, picking them education. They know the value of education. When you they give you picking, they know the value of that.
Yeah,
not
that is true. But
yeah.
they are not they're not appreciated.
It's up to them.
No. Where are they? Where you they do things for somebody? Where somebody not they appreciate that? No continue for doing for them. I know he's
me I get for can left for na attire. I be go out today. We be get gas night.
Yes, what
wetin una don say, I don listen. Wetin I agree to wetin my sister don talk. Lovely. Dima, wetin I want for say, President Bio was voted in as an elected president. I be don talk at first. I say not to family foundation President Bio can run. You know say Kuruma be can run friends and family foundation. Not to family foundation President Bio they can run. President Bio is governed. Now govern the country. He's the leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, but na president for the entire Sierra Leone. President Bio na man we don't do development studies. They don't do peace and conflict. He know say na the right of the people them for get good road, clean water, health services, education. Education na number one in any, even this society wey we dey, na education dem put number one. All other packages fall under that education, and na that exactly President Bio dey implement. If you dey observe something down to in JMB foundation wey im woman dey run, when that lady do fundraising, you dey see that fundraising wey fast money reach, e dey feed all the mosques dem right round the entire country. Fatima dey cut across all the districts dem inside Salone. That money dey wey dem dey raise from the JMB, dem dey spend am back on the community. So as a government, na a responsibility for make sure say let the children dem wey don dey of school age get education. Na that make me I consis ten tly dey talk to Sierra Leoneans dem say education not cheap. You dey Holland, you know, you dey here, you know, you wey go sit down na classroom, you dey trust. Wa go uni na I pay. Sigade wa come wa go do then diploma courses there, I don pay. I still get the debts for can pay $8,000. You dey pay. Okay, you don see say education not dey, the people dem here not open, their brain not open. Then one day wey dey follow APC, because education not dey, then eye not open. As time goes on, then they can't see the reality. The one wey don see reality, wey educate, wey understand, Peter Akonte, now they don't go na court. So they say the constitution of APC, wetin Alex Koma dem do inside the review, they not accept and they not agree. They don't go na court, they don't win them because they are educated. If they not be educated, Alex Koma for don month then and they put her in back pocket, they cannot more they pass Iabo Pada in voodoo. Now that's if I don't do. So President Bio, as a president, na in responsibility for provide health care for in people them. This man, he run that country as friends and family business. Now man we very vicious. So now vicious man now. What if he don't do? If he don't get this tribal thing in head, yes. Now that make he go create districts, he create constituencies then where he be say MPs then they na the northern part of Salone. Then vote then at 2000 and they can then go inside parliament. Whereas the southeast, if you not get them 10 to 15,000, you know they go inside House of Parliament. So he create them small constituency there. He create them districts there. He not put any amenities where for make a district a district. Now na President Bio don't can they do all lengths in there. The one that will educate no say APC they far force from power. Now the less privileged or educated one there, now the number where they don't get that, then give them to Ramado, they put them on the street say, when I go kill on herself. But the one that will educate, they don't try, they don't know say they are not on the right track. They really not there on the right track. So now that make them then say, let us review this constitution, let us get a decent governance. So let us try put the house in order. Now then they do that. So for what all President Bio they do, we they look at and say, he's the president. Now in responsibility for monitor the health sector, education, everything, all the developments the way they can at the country, and they oversee everything, in they lobby for letting things and they can. So now that make what tell people them say, you President Bio don't give you responsibility in your area. Not to family foundation in the run. No. In family foundation self way get where they run. He accountable in a sense. When a wife do fundraising, then they give that fundraising out again to the community. House of my girls, that part where they give them picking. Then part then na $4. So side then now na $6. Now part don't expensive, it don't go to $8. If that one then they check no more, if then they give all the schools then a salon, then part then they check how much then they cost. So because he know say it be prepare, he know the issue of salon, if he don't live in Sierra Leone, he born there, he go school, they don't take power, they don't go. he don't go transform his own life. He say they can't take leadership. So he know exactly what are the key issues of that country. So now make it take a step by step. A rather unfortunate Like I know my sister talk, and then lazy one dem park na Abacha street every day. Then they holla, then they sell, but they no dey pay tax. So. When some man e get arrangement all with the man wey dey car every day say, then they collect how dem call am jolt. Na tax. Some man dem dey dodge sef. When time reach wey dem no say deposit in car, then they come on near the market or dem go hide the market. Dem no dey gree pay. So all them thing dem dey president Bio don do am. But me now e dey do. So make e continue for do. A time get for reach na salon, the people will realize, dem go know the good between the bad. Dem go know when a responsible government be don dey. When dem say COVID-19, you see e lock the borders and secure the border there. You see we no get boku casualty inside salon because of COVID-19. A lot of people not lost their life because of that. E put prevention measures in place. Na so a responsible government for do. You see, when e know say e no meet enough resources in your foundation self wey get, then they raise money, then they help right hand the country, then they help Muslims dem. If they go now places dem where one day no government don go, why make Gade it all them chiefdoms there? Now for let you see the chiefdoms there when are isolated chiefdoms there, we no get no development there. How e able know? Now I be don't tell now. I say na mumu soja he keep him sense for a job. Now make you know he talk boku. Any man wey dey talk boku dey lie.
Na lie man.
Na lie man. You see, no dey talk boku because he keep him sense for a job. When no dey talk plenty, he dey think straight. And as somebody wey dey consult, he get people that way they talk to, and he can't dey back, he can't get a baby Biana way sharp. Hey, they see far. They put am pana. So the thing just coming up. So the people are confused. They no able get their head together for CA and WEF together. That thing in 90 per month there. Even under with foot. Now make sometime other get it before campaign, then they back off. Then be now make Tigade will tell and say slow down because tomorrow they want put the blame on you. And this campaign will get for camp. Anybody say because Fatima don't dey before that campaign, you dey lay back. I swear to God, they delete you inside the SLP. We no dey you, but we go delete you. We go watch you now. Because na something we na off get for get on board. Fatima no dey use in special. If you go campaign, not to for in village na kono dey go campaign. Na for the same SLP. So my message today why they give now. Na campaign we dey can start now. Current affairs. We be don hit you now. We don't tell una what to we go tell una, and me I tell every sector bring kind of the current affairs. What's in the errors then begin look into them places there. I want for time the Minister of Information put on to one how therefore they engage the media then they do one. But at the same time, you not the minister delegate the tax to other people there. If you don't get chance, not so you get for the go sit on a radio. And when they use the national radio, then 98.1. The other radio station, they all that Sabanyon don't pay money to them together. Now I make the honor saboteur them. Una be careful what you una get for do. Any side we know say error day, we go give una as a key recommendation. But we say we they can start next month July. Na campaign we they start now say 2023 Lagos Spear with all life. Usa will not say error they will tell una say na key recommendation this una look that side dey. We will not dey touch una again una be we right and we responsibility Lord they put am pa una because we want for see the good for party. We want see the good thing for party. If we not talk tomorrow, team poor then we say hey, we be want tell una we not to better people there for una that will not let we party. Now make we be they put the record straight to una. Now na campaign we they can start. The one that will say una not they do well and they will get for showcase to them say una they do well. So do ya you wait then na your ministry thing they go wrong not make mumu. Sometime una come out and speak in a very diplomatic way. So at the stop here, at the tell me people then thank you and we viewers them the one way they can cause mammy cause. Let God help una. Let una continue for cause day 2023 yeah, the cause go give una votes yeah. This na the current affairs.
All right, we tell you thank you as they see the program they see the engineer they out of the group right now. Then take over.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you
So
very
now
much,
that
Madam.
una thank you, Allah go sleep. I be get a
Okay,
very long day,
agree.
yeah. Lovely inbox me, yeah, darling.
I go inbox you here after this.
Okay, engineer Febe. I hope so you phoned out okay now. Car on board, yeah. I tell now all thank you. I get a very long day today. Guess we go out with me friends there, so I tire.
Okay.
Ma go rest.
That was the voice of Madam Tenet Baka. Now we'll come back to VB before we come to VB. We will talk about I think if we be get problem, we'll talk about the things that we president you don't do. You know, like DJ Ford be the lament on them. Wake he make their woman and then belly woman the way they born and not get facility hospitals, but good things the way they do. But then you would still see the Tolongo toll get bodies. You know, they're not the appreciator. But even though President Biona a leader for everybody, but from me, your perspective, I believe say a leader for everybody is fine. But would that voter, not to everybody voter. Now SLP voter. You know, when APC then a power, now APC they enjoy and they marginalize we the SLP them. Would allow them govern. But since APC they in opposition, they know he will be a position for 4 years. What did they do? The MPC by intimidation, everything with President Bio they do. They even destroy even electricity that they cut cable just because they want to let the political party kind of power. You know, so you don't listen to President Bio in speech, and you don't listen to the panelists. Then what in you don't take? And from there we'll wrap up. Them DJ for stock you own them lovely himself a final statement. I think you mute.
The infant mortality rate, the maternal and infant mortality rate inside Sierra Leone be done so high, you know, compared to other countries now the world, we be they really down. Doing an escoma in time, Naimi begin work, now both government hospital and MSF Gundama as a nurse. And during that period of time, I mean, they see a lot of things where women they die from. That is pre and post eclampsia and pre and post postpartum hemorrhage, where woman they bleed, where they don't born they bleed to death. Sometimes woman they get fixed because of they get the opportunity, the facilities. But MSF they do extremely well now the parts of the south and the east. But talking about the north, when I go walk na Kabbalah, now I make they tell the northerners by the how they are, therefore they praise President Bio for what they don't do for them. Because some of I don't work na Kabbalah government hospital where they newly opened the hospital. There was a time, and this way I they talk people that know. There was a time, some woman and they go de pabele, some say mistakenly because they get the opportunity, the facilities, they get markets, that picking will come, the futures will come die. Now that woman they in Bele. That woman they go there now that village there because of there is no road, no ambulance, no way to go that place there. That picking they go they start for the decay. Sometimes the woman die because of the poison will mix with in blood due to them it will come die. But there was one way it survived. Then they said how it survived. The man then put on hammock. They work out some. Imagine how people were suffering in the north. Especially Kabbalah. Because Motokano they work out going at that place. So that woman they God they be enough. They come put on at the theater. That was when I finished. I don't ever experience that thing. And now MSF, I walk na the theater. I walk na the theater na both government hospital. I don't ever see a case na southeast like what I see na Kabbalah. Yeah, there is not much I will able to explain how the operation go. But for do that operation, they remove that decay filters from that woman they in Bel. It was, I don't want to talk about it, but God make that woman succeed. Because wait till make they give this point. Now, because by the hour they are, Kabbalah districts, at least ambulance, they go as far as much to the village. Where it be say President Bill make road to them places, then they for collect them people, then they within at the interior villages, them where then they suffer. So let we tell God thank you for President Bill. Then the other thing we they try for talk about this peripheral healthcare system where they make now the whole country, like then villages, then clinics, and at the rest assure people then say all that medicine where they come, where it be they come, where a Ministry of Health they supply for going to them villages, then medicine, then they know they reach now that clinic day. And it's by coma in regime, either the Minister of Health or whatever way be they, and it's by coma in regime, be they distribute those medicine, they be the thief, and then they go to an Guinea, then they go sell them, then they go sell them at private places. Now I make they tell people, then say, let we thank God, MSF and other NGOs and be done as Leone by them sending it. So women they die, they neglect women them. And sometimes they see some doctors and say when are the surgeons or the gynecologists them where they are in hospital there. They come with tribal business and political business inside government or treat people. Say this, I not go treat them, they go die. Because I want to let this government get, sabotage this or what. Let them stop all those things. Number two, may they also make them a CHO, their community health officer there. May them go more like what President Bill they do now. If they make, then they go learn all these gynecologists for do a simple operation, for prescribe. So why they not going to make them medical assistant? So that the people, the community health officers themselves will get a standard within the world. So now all that I will able to say. For now, we thank God the beginner die one, the mama then die one. It don't less now under
it don't less. They happen now.
But, yeah, they happen. So let we tell God thank you for that. But it be worse under Anes by
Kroma.
Now that
will talk about.
Yeah.
So far, when they see it be worse under una regime, Anes by Kroma regime. APC that mean not better for una, not a good political party. Then una they still vote for her. But are they pray God the wisdom where would they pray God for let it count to una because they say in the Bible we say my people suffer because of the lack of wisdom. So boku of them because of the illiterate them. Boku of them una not able to go school. Now me President Bio don't come with this education here. They criticize and they say not a good education because they discourage people then for let people not go to school. Because when you go to school, you go know you left and right. And as by Kroma APC day, they send people then they'll go to Nigeria to go down Sampa, Matoma, to go down all those things. Education not a priority for them. If you look at their manifesto 2018 or where they carry it before 2018, the time the manifesto education have been number 4. So they miss education, now nothing, now peace the peace panel. But we tell God times we get President Bio, where it say everybody forget things. Today, all man, even you they see people they did on social media, they don't even know what is the work of social media. But our President Bio encourage social media today, where we all day when they misuse them. We don't see today death penalty in all day anymore because when APC then a government, they rely on people then for let people then die, then they kill them for nothing. But President Bio say no more death penalty. But however, we get a lot to go to tell now. So, Madam, President Bio in Peking, when you touch President Bio, you touch her. The joke with President Bio in issue. So, what are your final message to you people then before we close the program?
Well, I just want to, especially Nyade Ngasia, Teno Babi Pamalo Koamalo, Badi Abadimia, and I just they talk to my people them, made them vote in President Bio for a better, because all the things that way President Bio don't count with, it go help them, it go help with all. President Bio, it count a lot of things that way we not go able name. It too much. For me, I didn't able I see too much. Although then they destroy them. Electricity it bring and can we all see. Thank God social media don't come. We all see, then they destroy and they thief farm, then they do all kinds of things. President Bio go take this power house and call them
generator,
yeah, for a better thing. They bring cost param, they fall around, and the cause they say they can't go to many people, which of course not lie. So the man they do invest, you know, they ever. This not the kind man where I want. Now me self life, Fatima not jealous, so now me brother. We go stand for me. We go stand for in people them. And you know just say it's map for salon people. It call salon people like me brother and me sister, me picking them. And I go give them all education. I go give them the best life. I go give them hospitality. I go give them things that they deserve as a Sierra Leonean. You know, pick and choose nobody. And you know, ever speak like a Koroma. They speak against other people. You know, ever differentiate we. When you ready for make, it's in a salon I they make. You know, they say I they go make Kenema or I they go make McKinney. It's I they make salon. This not the kind president we want and we go ever want na Sierra Leone. So me people like this are like people we not beg una like we not talk, but una they see una within at the ground, una they see what President Bio they do, and una they see what they happen at the ground. If una say una they follow that crowd for the bad, then tomorrow na una lose President Bio Komoyanda, Tolongbo Kande, it go tell before una see lights. That one day na the fact. I no go hide them from una. It go tell before una see lights. And we say lights no day, better to know they come day. So if una feel say we kwegla would diva to what mana ipiema. What all they do not for himself. Like what honest don't thief inside that country day. When I see he don't care and go. Nobody know able do nothing. So if una not put an under una brother, una not support them, una not deal with them, una not give peace. In fact, we all for no say President Bio not to just that president we can sit down for power. Now God na insena. With all this alaya, with all this distraction, yeah, the man still they work like nothing is going on. So somebody like a dandy. Now in fine for that kind country, then they will not get sense. Salon people they not get sense. Salon people for land. They need for respect. And one thing back where they know the land, the fixing a person then they do. By causing President Bio, they causing Mama, they causing where they do this, the fixing a President Bio then they do. They know they do President Bio, then they do themselves. Because at the end of the day, when you come down, better thing they come for you. Any side you go, even now you own website or you your husband, now us, you get for put yourself down, you get for calm down. By causing that man, it not go give you anything, it not put nothing at your table. Then you put yourself down, you go to meet that man they go must give you if you capable. Now this back I want to see Sierra Leone people then. This president we can a different president. You know they give you no side where you no land, where you not get an education for that side. So not like a Koroma in government where you go get one girl, they can't give you one space to say are you they can manage now because you don't get a call. No. President Biono de Padande. Face you paper, may you see what you don't learn, you qualification, then you get your job. Now it make it bring come education, it puts up before for me everybody go school, and this not to find out for the benefit of the Sierra Leone people. Like I be the talk come no more. This not irresponsibility, and nine they do so. If you say where President Bio don't build school, because na mende, because na SLPP, you know the agreement you speaking go there. Shame on you, and you go regret them tomorrow.
Because now you right, and now you picking it right, and they do the right thing for the country. If President Biogo bring can light, electricity now, una can cut the cable, they all shame on you. Now you get for shame because tomorrow President Bio they sleep in the darkness. Now you go sleep in the darkness. Sometimes some people them aid a block. But if you tell them you put small sense, they something then go take her. Because always then they do so. It involve Kush, it involve Omole, it involve Jamba. So they know they use the HQ. Then just they do what then they do. So everything where that man they do, where then they destroy. To man, not to that man. That man in family they all. They go say una Sido America, una not cancer alone. Then you where they don't destroy that one day. Now you and your people and una na poverty na in una don't wait then call for una. So if Salon people and get sense, una put una hand under the government where they today, una bell them, encourage them, talk to them, make una country before they go. That mistake where una do, and it's koroma in term, we don't clear all the money, don't clear and go. Una want do am back, una don't do am back, and una still they do am. Una no bell this money for make una country for una. I no go say I feel sorry for una. I can understand the mentality. That's not the thing. But we they come in now for push una for more una calm down. Make una do what you una for do for una country. This not for bio, not for tribal, but what you una for do for una country. That's not for bring peace na the table. Stop focus. Do the right thing for the right person. Forget about tribal business because it not get for pay una anything. Because the people they wanna they fight against, they serve not to small picking. They go school, they get sense, they smart, they able confusion back, they able create dog business back. But why? We know they do them because we intelligent, we know the time where they do Machiavelli, we know the time where they do them things then they. So I left una for this moment.
Thank you very much, sweetie. Yeah, DJ Fons, the PRO. So what did I message to the people then? From there we close the program.
Well, me message to the nation today, let we stop lawlessness. Let the police then take a very strong mention against lawbreakers. Let the police then know say politics is different from policing. Now then they protect lives and property. Anybody will say if they go against the police, may the law look out with bad eye. And we also encourage the grassroots for men to make sure say they obey the leaders and they obey the police in the country. If police not there, you know they able to travel. If police not there, you know they able to work on the streets. And police no more, they take complaint where somebody hurts you, now they take the report, now they take the report to, and now they stand for you. So now law respect with police, law make sure say anybody will say I respect the police, don't not accept her now society. I tell the Green Movement thank you and all the participants they thank you. And we make sure say come 2023, don't forget, talk to his sister, talk to his brother, talk to his wife, vote for education, not run off 2023. I'd also go back and talk to we northern sisters, SLPP, within the northern part of Sierra Leone. Come 2023, next seat then day, we'll make sure say APC not win their seat then day, because even if they win them, they not get for cow. Anything way they benefit you, they just they try for in a say, una vote, not for benefit una. But if una don't get a government we don't come, where it take development now una chiefdoms them, now una district headquarters them, then it is hard time for law make sure say we vote for them, government and they will vote for the leader, and will vote for the party, so that it will get majority in the House of Parliament. We want to do things, criminals and not go block them. That now means spiritual go left give the Green Movement and the nation across the world, both internal and external. I tell you una thank you. I tell you thank you, Dima. We allow me for can participate against lawlessness in Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ Ford. From there, now I will get for end the program. I will give Musa VB say tata to you people then from there, Madam take tata to in people them. Then DJ Force say tata, they are say tata. They are close.
Me fambo da una tata
Maybe say
we will
tata to
meet back.
Yes,
We
and
found
people
them
that
will say
tata
tata and we love una out there. Anything where you see, inform the police. You get 1 million, yeah? Thank you.
As they close the program, I did tell not only the police, I also want to send a big shout out to the military, the army. You know, big respect to them. You know, we know so that they do well. We know say under President Bio in leadership, they don't make the market, they don't value. So I tell una tata, and I close the program with a fine song from Soja Mandem. I go say tata to the team.
This na the Caliban take General Mummy plus Medomat equals to all soldiers. No fighting. No fighting.
Super Crown on the mix.
No fighting. We the soldiers them stay inside this election. No fighting. Mama, Papa. No fighting. We the soldiers them stay inside this election. No fighting. Brother, sister. No fighting. No fighting. No fighting. What you make with the kill we set for power? What you make with the fed set for power? Timni mende limba loko we all na one. Fula shago kono kanko we all na one. We the soldier we neutral we no mix power violence. At slaps alone, we dey serve the nation. Whether you white, whether you black, we all now one. Let we come together. Let we pledge with love and loyalty to Mama Salon. West Salon peaceful, no place like no fighting. We the soldier them say inside this election, no fighting. Mama, Papa. No fighting. We the soldier them say inside this election. No fighting. Brother, sister. No fighting.